Aloha! You know, Halloween's right around the corner, and with that degree I have in acting directing, I did a lot of theater work. I learned a lot about makeup. So today, I'm going to show you what Collodion does. So I had to stop here at the Dollar Tree and pick up some eyeliner pencils. I also picked up some lip liners and some other things like that to show some different scarring techniques that you can use with Collodion and a simple eyebrow pencil. So let's grab what we need and let's make it happen. We're here at the polls. It's Tuesday, October 19th. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon. Not a lot of people here right now. I'm expecting some people later on after work, after school. We got our materials. Let's see if I can show us how to use Collodion. Before we do that, let's check the waves, see if there's some surfers out. We got one surfer out. Rigid Collodion and a brown eyebrow pencil I'll be using for the first demonstration. Okay, usually I like to start making scars on my face, but for the demonstration and for me to see the camera, I'm going to use my hand right now. So I'm going to start out with the brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to look at my hand and I'm going to kind of see how it moves around, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to take my brown eyebrow pencil and I'm going to look at maybe an injury that I could have had. I'm going to start just by drawing this line here. I'm going to let it get a little darker. And then I might break that up on my wrist just a little bit and bring that back. I might bring that down a little bit and I might have that pull over just like so. I might have one fray line coming out like so. So now I've got like the foundation of kind of where I want my scar to be right now. I don't know if we can see that. Try to move that around. It should be not as noticeable as you'd think. I'm trying to use the brown to match my skin tone, because usually with scar tissue it's a little darker. So let me grab the Collodion. This is a brand new bottle of Collodion, and as you can tell, I guess storage wasn't good to it, and there's not a whole lot in there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do all the demonstrations I want, because I wanted to do a little bit with my face, but let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and start here. I'm going to take this Collodion and I'm going to start to follow the lines that I made with my eyebrow pencil. And what this does is it tightens the skin. It pulls the skin into it. I like to go a couple runs on it. You can get really fine with this stuff too. I'm just kind of
I made it a little wide, and we're gonna start to watch the effects of this rigid collodion as it pulls the skin into the lines that I've created with the simple eyebrow pencil. And you're gonna see it start to scar up a little bit. And you'll see it tighten. I can see it working already. You can see it definitely pulling that skin in tight. Alright. We're gonna let that sit there for a minute. See if you can see that happening there. It completely bonds to the skin, and after I'm done using it, usually I just flake it off. I just pick it off with my nails, but it will stay, and it's rigid. It's rigid collodion. It's very durable. It's good. You don't have to worry about it falling off. It's gonna flex with you and move with you. And now I've got this scar on my hand, and then we can always play with makeup around it and do some other things, but that's just purely rigid collodion. Here's my hand with rigid collodion. You can definitely see where it's pulled the lines in. I did this play called The Pirates of Penzance, and I was a pirate, and I made a question mark on my face for every performance we did of that show with the rigid collodion. It was great. Oh, look at that wave. Oh, that was a great wave. We're going to come back a little later on. We're going to play a little bit more of this rigid collodion. I'm going to go find another spot for us to mess around with. I'm going to do a scar on my face. And we're going to come back here later and get some surf shots.